I don't know. I feel like I need... I don't remember what I all need to finish Eastern Palace, so I might even need to do Eastern Palace. Oh. Cool talk. I might not even need to do Eastern Palace, but I don't like the fact that... I know I need Fire Rod to get anything done in Skullwoods, so I never checked Thieves... Oh, no, I did do it. Ugh. Alright, well, you know what? I don't think I have... No, Skullwoods is classified as... Skullwoods is classified as Dungeon 3. Is classified as Dungeon... Or Thieves Hideout is classified as Dungeon 4. Okay, a compass to a rock. I don't like that. But if I want to do anything within Skullwoods, I do need the Fire Rod to get any decent amount of progression. I may dip in there just to check things, but with only one key, I don't know, man. Jump at me. I'm surprised I've still been using my sword to any capacity, considering the hammer is now my strongest attacking option. Are you impervious to this? No, you're not. I had just an internal moment pack of, wait, hammer does damage to the like, nothing is immune to hammer, right? It's just got, Why am I that? Just, why am I that? I'm looking for all the treasure chests, because I think there are 4 treasure chests up here. To do anything in Thieves' Den, I do need the big key. I just don't remember where all... I know there's 4 chests. One of them is where the big key, where vanilla big key is, but I know there's 4 chests in Thieves' Den. Before you even get into the proper meat and potatoes Thieves' Den. I think that means it's for this dungeon. Yeah, I can do Thieves' Den. Well, majority of it anyway. Still gonna check this. Don't like seeing that. Oh, right. I don't like seeing that I have the Fire Rod, thus pointing me to Skullwoods. I think I still need... I think there might be 1 or 2 checks I can still do in here, but I can't finish... I cannot finish Thieves' Den without maybe 1 more key. Oh, you do jump all the way to the hammer. I did not do pot sanity, so there's that at least for my brain. But if I hit any point in here that I get lost or whatnot, I basically have to warp out. And I'll have to go back to Skullwoods. But yeah, like I said, I kind of know what I'm like. I know like bits and pieces of the logic. Oh, dang it! I might be die. I might be die soon. I'll be honest with you. But I didn't do pot sanity. So like things that are normally where they're supposed to be are where they're supposed to be. Hold on, let me just walk around hammer everything. But yeah, the logic with hammer, at least, so that way I don't look completely crazy, is that, at least as of right now, the hammer is my strongest attacking option. So that's kind of why I'm hammering everything. At least until I get Master Sword, I'm probably going to depend upon the hammer. Right. So, I can do this. Will this show me... Map icons, man. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I expected to happen. Also, I just remembered that I do have blue mail on, so like... That sucks. Saving continue. I think that'll just... Okay, they'll put me at the entrance here. I gotta remember what all I can even do anymore within Thieves' Den at this point. Excuse me, by the way. In all honesty, well, I don't have the big key for Skullwood, so maybe not. But yeah, in all honesty, I think I'm being pointed directly to Skull Woods. I think I am being pointed towards Skull Woods at this point to get finish that up, because like it's neat that I've got it's neat that I've got Fire Rod, but it's also terrifying that I've got Fire Rod. I don't have Magic Powder, which that would just survivability is the main reason why. I would greatly appreciate anything with more power than the fighter sword, if I may. Also, don't ignore my cries for help. They are nothing more than cries for help that I can't articulate into proper words. Yeah, it was actually kind of interesting because I say it was kind of interesting. It's interesting to me because I always look back on stuff I do as like oh hey, here's how I've grown as a content creator or as a person. I had to look back at I went and look back at the first randomizer I did of this game. I forget if there's a key in this room. I went and looked back at the no, there isn't. I went and looked at the first randomizer I did this just to see if I had like a custom sprite turned on or anything. And I don't know how well I think this is gonna go. I just realized. But yeah, I went and looked back at the first randomizer of this and was like, oh, what do my vocal boxes sound like? I can't really do. I can't. Well, I can do. Sorry, I'm like parsing what I can do at this point. Do you take? You take two. Okay. But yeah, I went and looked back. Dang it. I went back and looked at that to see if I like had things, and like I heard my old mic quality, and I was like, good lord. Well, I don't promise anything, but I think I can do the blind fight. It also kind of quelled my curiosity to see what's in blind fight, to see if it's another key or not. I like how I say, see if I can do blind fight, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I've got 5 hearts, blue mail, and the fighter's sword, and I have to remember, and I have to sit here thinking, does it quantify the? I cannot do this. I just remembered I randomized the bosses. Wait, no, wait, maybe I can't do this. I just got to be a little careful. Oh, maybe it... Okay. I might be able to do this fight. It's not blind, but I might be able to do that fight. So I'm going to stubbornly try and do that fight on 5 hearts and basically can only take 1 strike before I'm dead. That is not a good start. Oh, I can't even damage him like this. Okay. I'm going to chalk that up to that I just can't do that. I either need a better sword to defend myself, or I need more, I either need a better sword to defend myself with, or I need more hearts to survive the onslaught. You can leave me be. Oh, I can do the Thieves Town check, I just realized. Let's do this check here. There's a lot, okay, there's a lot of chests here in Thieves Town itself that I've never do, that I've forget is a thing. I cannot do the check at the blacksmithy's house because that's all black rocks, which need the level 2 bracer. Still stupid. Still stupid that the hammer is stronger than the master sword. I don't have shop sanity turn on, thank goodness. Otherwise, I would be bashing my head against the wall. Although with that on the table, that brings up something that I should mention. And that's kind of half the reason. I don't know if it'll still be going on by the time this series goes live. Because, you know me and a lot of my Sunday stuff, I put out like 500 years in advance. Another reason I wanted to do this is to highlight something else that is a possibility. Well, I can learn my lesson at Zora's Domain. There is something, and I think this randomizer probably helps spawn it. There's this thing called Archipelago. Archipelago is a... Archipelago is a type of randomizer where... A key to Dark Palace. Okay. I do have the hammer. So I can do a lot of Dark Palace. Archipelago is a way to... It's basically to do asynchronous... Like, how do I want to say it? Archipelago is a thing that's been set up so you can asynchronously do... I want to say... Oh, I can go to Tahara, I just realized. I might save here in a second after I do what little checks I can do in the overworld. I can swim. I have to remember I can swim. Archipelago is a way to basically, like, play a multi-world seed, if that makes sense. Okay, that's not worth it. Why do you hurt as bad as you do? Land on my head, please. There's nothing else I can do in here besides that check, right? I wish I had a better sword, not gonna lie. But yeah, Archipelago is a type of randomizer that people have set up. I want to say there's a way to get across that, but I don't know it. Where you can, like, basically play several different types of games and then have people, you know, give items to each other from across those games. You can do it with yourself. And I've thought about maybe in the future, not right now, but in the future, like doing an Archipelago where I take a couple games that I know and attempt to do a cross-world seed, I guess is the way to put it. Attempt to do some kind of cross-world seed with that. God, I don't want to do... I really don't want to do Skullwoods with hammer as my best way to defend myself, because I don't... Maybe I will. Anyway. But, yeah. Maybe at some point in the future I'll do... Oh, boy. Dang it. Well, instead of doing it like this, let's, let me go back to Light World and do some checks there. Archipelago is a way you can, like, play multiple games and share items across multiple from one game to another. So, like, and do it with other people or even do it with yourself. And I know I'm re-explaining things, but I've lost the plot, so I have to reestablish the plot with myself. It's really weird when you have to have a catch-up opening thing with your to an anime with yourself, because you can't keep your thoughts straight. So, like, I have thought about, you know, doing I can't get into Castle Escape this way, and again, I don't have lamp. Key to Turok, don't like seeing that. Swamp Palace. I could just save a bomb, but not going to. Yeah. Do multiple games with yourself or with other players. So, like, you know, you could do something as simple as, like, you know, I could play a Link to the I could play a Link to the Past, and just pulling examples that I've seen off the top of my head. You could play I almost said Bug Fables, but that's not it. Other bug game. I have the game. Why can I not remember it? Hollow Knight. There we go. Good lord. But yeah, like, I could play Link to the Past. You could play Hollow Knight. Somebody else could play Rogue Legacy. Somebody else could play Slay the Spire. You know, there are a lot of settings you can enable and turn on and whatnot for Archipelago, where everybody can do so many different things. And I can go up to Zora's Domain now. Go away. Go away, you bother me. But yeah, so many people can do so many different games and do so many checks to give to other people and be like, okay, well, here is a check for you, so you can check what you can do. Can you do anything in this game? No, I can't. Okay, well, I can't. I don't have boots, so I don't think I can go up to Zora's Domain, can I? No, I can't, but it's a one-way trip. No, it's not a one-way trip. But yeah, I can swim, so I can check various caves, too. Anyway. But yeah, like, you can do that. And like I said, you can even do it with yourself. So if you want to keep launching and traversing various different games in order to... Yeah, if you want to keep, like, booting up and... I have Lamp, I can now do Castle Escape and Palace of Darkness, and darkness is no longer a problem, I'll just say that much. Maybe I'll go do Castle Escape and see what 3 items I'm missing in there. But yeah, you can either do it with yourself or other people. Key, so I'm gonna need that. Alright, let's go learn a lesson. I am going to go learn my lesson today about why you should not give a strange man at the top of a river who all of his underlings try to attack you and are not very kind, as you can see, as I keep being shot in the back by creatures that mean ill intent. Hello. I learned a lesson in capitalism. Shame. Good thing I didn't really need to use that money. I don't think I really need to spend any... I think I really only need like 10 more rupees for the rest of the game. Anyway. Key for Swamp Palace. Okay. So, if I have more hearts, I could... If I have more hearts, I can finish up... I think if I have more hearts, I can finish up Thieves' Den. If... I can do Skullwoods, because I do have the Fire Rod. I feel better about doing Skullwoods if I had Hook Shot. I just stood and froze in the moment. Good job, me. I kind of want any bottle, really. Now that I think about it. I would like any bottle whatsoever. Actually, that one warps me down to Lake Hylia, doesn't it? Gotta remember my vanilla logic, even though I'm playing a randomizer. Yeah, it warps me down here. I don't think arrow and bomb upgrades are not in this rotation, or not in this seed. So I know there is an option to turn that on, so like maximum bomb and maximum arrow upgrades are in the logic, but it's just not part of my logic right now. But anyway, underneath bridge is... I like how I went up on what I can even do. Piece of heart. I will say, I'm not trying to go for 100%, but I'm just doing any and all checks that I even remotely know how to do. So this is going to be a little drawn out while I try and figure out where I'm even remotely going. I might have to go to... I may have to go... Yeah, I may possibly have to go through... Palace, or what is it? Through Kakariko Village. Okay, well that's not going to be worth anything. I think I have to go through Kakariko Village to go through. Yeah, I think I have to go through Kakariko Village to go to other things. Do I have the? It doesn't show if I say I have the big key here. I wish I had that knowledge. Let's go check Palace 1, see if I even have the big key, or see what I can do in Dungeon 1. I don't have any keys whatsoever, so I might not be able to get too far. But this is a check I probably should have done when I first came up here, instead of be like, nah, I'm gonna go check other things now. But yeah, I think I've done most of the checks I can do while having swimming available to me. So why did I jump down here? This is not the jump. Guys, do you remember that part where I told you that I am fairly confident in my ability to play A Link to the Past? Yeah, me either. But yeah, we'll see what I can do in Eastern Palace, and then I may have to actually go to... I may have, at that point, have to go to the Palace of Darkness with how many keys I've got to Palace of Darkness. And then, otherwise, Skull Woods. I don't think I can even get to Turtle Rock at this point. And I know I've been talking like a million miles an hour, and I probably haven't, like, explained half of the things I said that'll make sense. Because I know I've, like, kind of trailed off on Archipelago, but... Yeah, I know I kind of, like, trailed off a lot on Archipelago, and how that whole thing works. But just know, but to wrap that whole thought process up from like, I have mushroom. To wrap that whole process up. What does that P mean? I'm just on. Does that mean what I can do in here? Oh, I didn't even check. Yeah, I got everything. I have everything but the big key. You know, I did at one point say I should go. I do remember that at one point I said I should go do Castle Escape, and I've already forgotten that. Go me. A key to Thieves Town. Oh, and I also just see the chest marker up there. Yeah, that's something else that can't. I'm all over the place. You'll forgive me. That's something else that has come up with the optimization of this randomizer is that like possible checks. Like possible checks you can do in A Link to the Past, or possible like chest checks. It keeps track of all those now. Anyway, this room, get it to start. Dang it. That's it. I'm getting me mallet. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, the 0 out of 60 you see out there is like the total number of chests in a dungeon and how many you can check. Dark Palace. I am definitely being pointed to Dark Palace at this point. And I don't even have to do pendants if I don't want to. Some caches in Mimic Cave. I don't even know what that means. I know about Hype Cave. I didn't check. I have not checked Hype Cave. I just realized. All right. Let me go through as much as I can here at Dark Palace, and if I got nothing else, excuse me, Eastern Palace. I'll go through as much as I can of Eastern Palace, and if I can't do anything else here in Eastern Palace, I'll whoop to swoop to swoop the loop and go back to the Dark World. Thanks. I'll go back to the Dark World and make my way towards what is called Hype Cave. I'll go back towards Hype Cave and a couple other overworld checks before I think I have to go back to Dark Palace. Because again, I've got Hammer. I can do Dark Palace. I can do majority Dark Palace. Actually, how's that work if I just damage boost through it? Well, that is not how you do that.